friend there, this guy Mark. So Mark and I became friends, and we started like we were in the plays, and I was like, do you want to? Like, do you say play? Hang out after
play.
He lived in Woodland Hills. I lived in Encino. So Mark became what my parents referred to as a bad influence on me.
Yes.
So some stuff they knew. Some stuff was really stupid. Like we would make. They call them crank calls or prank calls.
Yes.
They used to call them phonies too. And we would make like, this is so, I feel so guilty about this now.
I have a ton of those. I feel so guilty.
I feel like the worst one we did was because I used to like do character voices.
Oh, great.
So we would call a random number and I would pretend to be like a little kid. And all I would say was, I would pretend like I was like almost crying and say, can I talk to my mommy? Is my mommy there? And I would like to ask for my mommy. And sometimes you get people like who would feel so bad, like, oh, your mommy's, I think you dialed the wrong number. And I would say she told me she was going to be there and I need to talk to my mommy. And then it would get to, this is where I feel the worst about it. When it would be over, I would go, then you, and I'd hang up. And we would laugh.
Oh my God.
But it's also, this was before like caller ID.
The best.
Yeah, the only way you'd be like, they would have to be like calling an operator and like, can you trace that call? Like
that kid.
Some kid pretended to call his mommy. But so Mark and I would do that, and then Mark taught me. We would throw eggs at cars and stuff. And one time we got in trouble for it. I was always though like the one getting in trouble. Like I was like like Thelma and Louise, like the Gina Davis, the one who was always kind of getting left the up. So I was like, and that's my great reference. But like, we would sometimes like hang out and we would like walk around Ventura Boulevard and we'd go in the store. Oh, we used to do this really stupid thing where do you ever get into fake fights with your friends when you were a kid? Like, do you ever
like in front of people?
In front of people. I have a friend, my friend Rachel and I, we'll text each other with fake fights. We'll say awful things to each other. It's kind of fun to have a friend like that where you can kind of just say the worst things.
Let it out, yeah.
So Mark and I would sometimes go into, I thought this was like friends did this, but we would go into stores sometimes and we'd get into a fake fight. We'd start arguing with each other and yelling at each other until we got people to look at us. And then we'd stop and say, we are the Encino players, and we would bow, and then we would run out as if anyone. I always thought people were chasing us. We are the Encino players, and I still say it to Mark. We're the Encino players.
Wait, I love that you button all your gags. We got the you. We got we're the Encino play. You're very, very good at this.
Well, we needed. I never thought of you as a button, but I guess it was.
It sure was.
But then we started like okay, so this
the
is
Encino players.
I remember there was a real estate office, and they had these like I think Encino Park, is that what it is on French? I don't even know if it's still there. Post office, but they had like flags outside I know what you're talking about. So one time we went and Mark dared me, so we did it, and we took one of the flags out. We took a couple and we threw them. We ran down the street and then we threw them like javelins and ran. And then one of the guys, I guess one of the real estate agents, ran out after us. And we ran. I was so scared. I had never been in trouble. I was such a good little boy.
Right.
We ran, and we ran into the park there, and we went into the bathroom. We thought we were fine. He totally found us. It was terrifying. And I have to say, to this man's credit, he was like he was trying to be very reasonable, and he was like, I remember him saying like, I remember like as a kid, I used to do crazy things too, but nothing to hurt anyone. And I'm like, and then he let us go. But I was like, I mean, none of that we took to heart.
Scary.
But it's terrifying. It's terrifying. And another time, so there used to be something called the Town and Country, which is now, I think, the Commons. Encino. Okay.
Yeah.
So
you're like, I'm reliving all of our Valley moments.
Do you remember when it was called the Town and Country? Or you just, is that
where the Lemley is?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Which is still there.
Yes, I think that might be the only. There was a Coco's there, I remember.
Yeah.
And there was like a Nautilus gym, but there was a bakery there, and it was so good. And when I would walk down the boulevard with my friends, we'd go to that place. With other friends, we would usually get like a cupcake or something. But Mark and I would always like, God, we were so stupid. We'd go in there and we'd order like a cupcake and we'd sit, and there was a woman who worked there. And then when she'd go in the back room, we'd like knock over the chairs and the table and run out. It's so dumb. Like, it's so dumb. But we ran out. One time we ran out and Mark went for some reason one way and I went the other way. And he went the smart way.
Oh, no.
I ran right into like a security guard. And he didn't know what we did, but he saw us run out of there.
Sure.
And so and Mark came back because he's a friend. He could have left. And we went back in there, and the woman said, I remember she said about me, I didn't know she knew me. When he comes in with his other friends, he's always a good boy. But when he comes in with him, he's trouble.
Oh,
that is funny.
Did Mark's parents just not
care?
They weren't helicopter parents or what?
What up, dudes? Did you like this clip? Then obviously you're gonna love the show, so go check it out. You can hear the full episode now or binge the whole series wherever you get your podcasts. And if you really want to step it up a notch, come over to the party on Patreon. If you haven't already, also please subscribe to this channel, give this video a like, and do all that YouTube shit. Love you guys. Bye.